Josh Jacobs is officially ruled out of this game. So do you play Devontae Booker, and who do you play him over? First, if you like this content, please like and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. Also, if you have any questions, ask it in the comments below. We'll answer any questions you have. We're not like ESPN, NFL Fantasy Football. We'll answer your questions. So ask it in the comments below. So let's go ahead and get into it. Obviously, Josh Jacobs hurt his ankle last week, can't go. Was going to be kind of difficult. It was kind of like a moderate ankle sprain. Hopefully, he'll be good to go next week. But if he's not, Devontae Booker is a must-add. So hopefully you added him through the waiver wire. If he's still available in your league, run right now, pick him up. Stop watching this video, go and pick him up. Do I think he's a good play this week? Yes. Devontae Booker, in my opinion, is a very good play. This is different than the Brian Hill situation for this reason. Brian Hill was going to kind of be like a timeshare. He had the chance to prove himself. He was really inefficient, terribly inefficient. Ito Smith was the much better running back, so they went that way. Devontae Booker doesn't have that situation. Devontae Booker, last week after Josh Jacobs got hurt, he was the one that was in the backfield. So Devontae Booker right now has a chance to be the guy, is a beatable matchup against the Jets, somebody who's going to see plenty of volume. Hopefully it's efficient volume. Now, some of the guys that I would play him over, I'd play him over Giovanni Bernard. I'd feel comfortable playing him over Wayne Gallman, those kind of guys. I feel like he's a mid-range RB2 this week, obviously with some good upside if he can find the end zone, but somebody who's going to definitely be heavily involved in this offense. So yes, I do think he's a very good add this week. If you have him, I think he's also a very good play as well. If he's available, go and pick him up. Even if you don't need a running back, this is somebody that I would suggest just keeping on your bench, because if something happens to Josh Jacobs, this is somebody that's going to be the guy, and already something did happen. But if it turns out to be long-term, then this is a guy that's honestly like an RB2 the rest of the way. We'll see plenty of volume, somebody that they obviously trust, have given him carries before, has performed, so somebody I would go out, add, play if you need to this week with confidence. If Devontae Booker is not available in your league, if you don't have him on your team, somebody else that would be a very good add as well would be Alexander Mattison. Now, as of recording this, I don't know if Dalvin Cook is playing. It looks likely that he's probably going to play this week. Regardless, this is somebody that I would also have on your bench going forward. If you're in a good spot right now, I would add him, keep him on your bench for the playoff run, because if something happens to Dalvin Cook, he's a very good play each week as well. Somebody else that would be a good add as well is Benny Snell. Now, maybe he's rostered already in your league. Maybe both of these guys are. But if they're not, yes, he needs to be rostered. There's a chance that James Conner doesn't play again this week. If he doesn't play, Benny Snell is a very good play as well. Benny Snell is the second guy to have in this backfield. James Conner doesn't play, he's the bell cow. He's somebody else that is a premium handcuff that I would just keep on my bench for the playoffs in case something happens to James Conner. He's an RB2 as long as James Conner isn't playing. The next one here is going to be Cam Akers. Cam Akers is somebody that I think is the most talented person in this backfield right now. So somebody that could end up getting the starting role as the season progresses here. But he's somebody I wouldn't feel very confident starting him this week, but possibly going forward, he may have the chance to be the guy. So somebody I would also keep on my bench as well. Somebody else, Frank Gore. I do think he's somebody that you can start this week. If you need somebody to start, Frank Gore is a decent option against the Las Vegas Raiders. He's somebody who could have a decent game this week. The Raiders right now, I believe, are giving up the 7th most fantasy points to the running back position. He's seeing majority of the carries between the tackles. He's somebody I would feel confident playing this week as like an RB3 if you need like a flex play, a second RB desperation kind of play at the RB2 position. But definitely like a decent flex play if you need one. And the last one here would be Ito Smith. He's not somebody I feel overly confident about this backfield. If Todd Gurley doesn't go, I really wouldn't want this backfield. Now, if it was against a bad run defense, then sure. I'd like Ito Smith over Brian Hill, obviously. Had the better week last week. But against a very good New Orleans front, no thanks. That's the only reason why he's not higher up. He's somebody that I would have some interest possibly putting on my bench, but I do think it's going to be a bit of a timeshare with him and Brian Hill. Somebody that I don't have a ton of interest in for season long compared to the other guys, just because he's not in that clear bell cow role if something happened to Todd Gurley where he misses some more time. So with that being said, if you do like this content, please like and subscribe. If you have any more questions, ask them in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and good luck this weekend.